Hello there. Out here on the beach. We're going to do an outdoor read today. You know, I was a little late, so I figured, well, you know, this is going to be the last day of really nice weather around here for, you know, probably a week. Yeah. So I thought I would take, you know, Shadow out here, and he gets all cooped up. He doesn't like it when it's raining. Of course, I still take him out regardless, but so we're going to find a spot here to do our reading. And yeah, anyway, just wanted to share this with you. I know a lot of you guys love the ocean, and a lot of you guys aren't close to the ocean, so it makes it kind of nice. So anyhow, thought you can at least share. It's kind of foggy out a little bit today. So we're going to get into the reading here. I'm going to go find a spot and I'll be right back. What do you guys think of this spot here? Look at this. I don't know if you can see the water coming out of that. There, yeah. Some fresh water. And I'll tell you, the dogs love it. They do. What about over here, you guys? What do you think? I don't know. Shadow kind of led the way. Yeah, this looks like a really good spot. It does. It looks like the tide's coming in too, so that was a pretty big wave that just splashed up. So that means I better hurry up and get down with this reading. Anyhow, I hope you guys enjoy the sights and the scenery, and I'll be right back. I'm going to go set up and we'll do our reading. Okay, here we are. I'm just going to do it right here on the sand. You know, it looks really nice and clean. Yeah, and I'm going to face the camera towards the ocean so you can enjoy the view while I do this. Alright, here we are, Pisces. The sand was actually nice and smooth, but Shadow made sure to stir it up for us. So let's get right into it. Let's pull some roots out here. He often likes to dig right where I'm at, but thank goodness he's digging over here. So what's going on with Pisces? Lay down, Shadow. Lay down. Righto. Wow. Well, now Righto, there we go. Righto is forward movement. It could be travel. Somebody could be traveling. Yeah. I guess you still can't see it there. Let me adjust this. Get it way over there. Now maybe you can see it. There it is. Yeah, there's Rado. Alright, back to the ocean. What else is going on here with Pisces? L has. Kind of hard to see. Well, you know, you guys, as you guys know, I take the reading home and I reiterate and I pull cards and everything else, and I'll do the same with this. But this is what we got so far. We got Rado and L has. So this is some sort of you're definitely protected, and Rado could be indicating some sort of travel. It definitely could. If it's not travel, it's moving forward in some positive way. What's going on with Pisces? Can't really tell until I get to the middle rune, and the last rune really tells it all. What's going on with Pisces? Well, you got Ingwas. Ingwas is awesome. Ingwas is it's something that's going to propel you forward in a very, very positive way. Yeah, Ingwas it's Aquarius energy, but it's very, very potent. It's procreative energy, and it can also be sexual energy as well, because it is procreative. Ingwas, though, it reminds me of money, because it's procreative. It creates. It's like a business that creates money. What's going on with Pisces? Okay, wow. Awaz. Well, everybody loves Awaz. Awaz is the death rune, and that's actually Pisces. You know, Awaz right here. Awaz is it's like a new beginning. You know, something new. This is like a rebirth of some sort. This could be a reroute. Rado could be a reroute. Like your life going one way, and then all of a sudden you're just rerouted into a different reality, a better reality. It could be something like that too. Let's get some more. Isa and Rado, huh? Well, Isa is ice. Okay, ice is slow energy, but it's a precursor to victory. Isa is always a precursor to victory. It's just slow energy. Something, you know, it could be traveling slow or moving forward slow, or something moving forward slowly. But believe me, this new beginning is just, you know, it's taken off. It's about ready to take off. I mean, it's right on the mark. What's going on with Pisces? You're undergoing a rebirth. Gable. Wow, I like that. Gable. So Gable is talking about some sort of a blessing, some sort of a gift, some sort of a blessing. Let's make more sense of this here. Let's get another rune here. What's going on with Pisces? Hadulez. Hadulez. So Hadulez is it's something out of your control, Pisces. Yeah, this is something out of your control. This is Leo energy. You could be dealing with somebody with Leo in their chart. Doesn't have to be. There's only one Hadulez. It's kind of like the Tower card. So, you know, somebody, this is our energy. It is. Oops, sorry. This is our energy. but it's also somebody else's energy. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, you know, somebody in your energy is going through kind of like a tower moment, like something is out of their control. They're like something shocking is going on with somebody in your energy, and it's also affecting you as well. The advice with Hagelez is always that you can't control what other people do. You can only control what you do. All right, so whatever, you can't control people, whatever they do, and you can't control it. You can only control yourself. So what else is going on with Pisces? Lagoose, oops, I dropped it. Lagoose, yeah. Lagoose. So Lagoose is going with the flow. This is Aquarius energy. Yeah, somebody going with the flow. Use your intuition, Pisces. This person here, when this came out, it was like sideways. Okay, I kind of pulled it out sideways like that. And then I dropped it and it fell back into the bag and I pulled it out like this. Yeah, just make sure that you're using your intuition, Pisces, and and letting go of anything that could be holding you back. Don't hold on to the past for sure. Because this is a brand new beginning right here, this AWAS. What else is going on, Pisces? Barkana. Wow, Barkana. Well, Barkana is an awesome rune, Pisces. The problem with Barkana is it's some sort of a temporary delay. All right, so there's some sort of a temporary delay. It could have to do with this travel. Yeah, see, because things are moving really slow. But just remember this, we're going through a rebirth right now, and so, the main thing here is that we're protected. All right, and this is some sort of a blessing that's coming to us. There could be some sort of a delay here with Barkana. And Barkana also could have to do with the family. It doesn't have to be. There's only one Barkana, It'll be really interesting to see what we pull out for the full reading. But anyhow, I just thought I would bring you guys out here, give you a chance to maybe check it out. Check out my area. And I'll see you guys when I get home and I finish this read off. All right, you guys? Hello there, Pisces. How's it going? It's time for your reading. I'm a little late, you guys. Normally I've been doing this in the morning, but I think it's a beautiful day, and when I do my outdoor readings, it takes me a while because I got to go usually to a better spot, and there's a lot of production and stuff involved too, and I have to do a lot of editing. But anyhow, I hope you guys enjoyed that. This was our reading here. It looks actually really good. There's something here delayed though that could involve something, but it's very, very positive reading. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so Isa here is telling you to make sure that you're getting your rest. Okay, you might have to take a break or something. Something may force you to take a break. You may need to take a break. Anyhow, let's pull some cards out and see what else is going on. Hagelez there, there's something shocking, but this could be somebody else's energy as well. They could be going through a shocking moment. But it doesn't look like anything negative. Okay, I'm not picking up negativity really. Okay, so that's good. That's good. Sometimes I unfortunately pick up negative energy from someone else around you, but today it looks really good. So what's going on? So you have the High Priestess. Now this is our energy, Pisces. The High Priestess is very, very psychic. She's very knowledgeable. It's kind of like, you know, it's being able to see. So it's basically, this is, I can't really just put it into words, but this is talking about. This is talking about definitely making sure that you're using your intuition. And it is our energy. And what else? The Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles. Well, now that's good news. I like the Page of Pentacles. It sounds like something's, there's something being created here. You know, something being created, like, you know, that could make money. This is something to do with your finances, maybe some transformation in your money. I see protection back here. I see Elhaz, and I also see Digaz, which is daylight. So maybe something has come to light. It's going to cause some sort of a transformation. Your money situation, I suspect, is transforming for the better. For the better. Might not feel that way yet, though, Pisces, but yeah, that's what cards say so far. So what else? Okay, so you got the Two of Pentacles. So you may be having to juggle stuff, you know, right now, Pisces, back and forth, juggling here or that, you know, but the most important thing about this particular card here, Pisces, is the rune that's stuck right here in the middle of it. It says Righto, right? And this is the first rune that we got, was Righto. It's significant. See what they're doing? They're taking a break. They're taking a break and having some lunch or some dinner. Yeah. So I think it's very important that I think it's very important that you you know, take a break. Yeah. But we're going to clarify these. So what else? So why is High Priestess there? You got the oh. Got the Five of Wands. Wow, that's kind of a grim card. This is some sort of difficulty, Pisces. Some sort of difficulty. The Five of Wands usually talks about, it talks about competition or an argument or something conflicting. You know, I'm thinking that this is something conflicting. Look at this. You got the Knight of Cups. Pisces, I think this is something conflicting. Here's the Nine of Cups. I think there's something here conflicting about something emotional. You know, the cups are talking about your emotions. Something about your happiness. You see Wang Yu right there? That's happiness and joy. Something about a blessing. Some sort of conflict within yourself. It's like, there could be some sort of conflict within yourself, Pisces. That's kind of like what I'm feeling. I'm kind of like feeling like that. But you know, this is just this part of it right here. This right here is the rebirth. And you know, I come to think of it, I think we got this yesterday, didn't we? I think we did. Why is the Page of Pentacles there? Dang, I'm just throwing cards everywhere. There's the Lovers. You know, this could be an emotional conflict between something that you need to do and then some. This could be love too for some of you. But I think this is, for most of us, it's talking about some sort of a choice. You know, the Lovers talks about making a choice. Oh, man. And you got the King of Swords. Yeah, that's like an authority figure, Aquarius energy. You know, something you need to stick to, something strict, something traditional. Yeah. There could be some sort of a choice here that you need to make, Pisces. And, you know, you're going to have to use your... The King of Swords is talking about clarity. You know? And that's what this, probably, most likely, this emotional difficulty here is. Yeah. But this is actually really good news. This is kind of like things are really moving forward with your money. I feel like your money, as long as you make a commitment to you know, to stay focused, your money is definitely going to improve, right? And no more having to go back and forth like this. So what else is going on with Pisces? Why is the Two of Pentacles there? I like this Two of Pentacles. This Two of Pentacles is really good because, you know, it's not so much as having to struggle, you know, to juggle. It is, but it's also, you know, taking in some nourishment, taking care of your health, getting some rest. Why is the Two of Pentacles there? The Knight of Pentacles. See, look at this. It's like I said, Pisces, your money is improving, all right? I see Lagoose in there, and I also see Lagoose right here. And then I see Digaz right here. Digaz is Pisces energy too, by the way. But Digaz is transformation. Your money is definitely transforming, Pisces. This is really good news. It's really good news. Why else is the Two of Pentacles there? Got the Star. The Star. Yeah, see, look at this. This is the light at the end of the tunnel, Pisces. Yeah, this is light at the end of the tunnel. This is a wish fulfillment too. Yeah. I see some sort of big transformation coming, Pisces. I really do. I do. It looks really, you know, kind of awesome. It does. So what else? Look at this, Pisces, the bottom of the deck. You got the Moon. And you got the Knight of Wands, which is really kind of exciting type of energy. You know what this is really saying to me here, Pisces? It's saying to me that, you know, although, you know, things may be unknown ahead, that we're really excited to just move into it. It's like we've got this really fiery, exciting energy, even though we're not sure what's going on, but we think, you know, we're so excited. It's like a new beginning. It's like this rebirth right here. I really like that. Here, let's get some of these cards over here. So what else is going on with Pisces? Yeah, I really like this reading. And if you're not a win-win forecast, oh, that's awesome. And you're very close to achieving your goal. Both of those kind of came out. A win-win forecast, full moon in Libra. You're very close to achieving your goal. Gibbous moon. Wow. So they both kind of like flew out together. Interesting how that happened. Let's get into the birthday extended read here, you guys. Now, Pisces, we have 3 different birthday runes for our birthday. The first rune that we have is Solilo, and that's for Pisces born February 19th to February 27th. So if you're born during those dates, that's going to be your birthday rune. The next rune that we have is Tiwaz, and that's for Pisces born February 28th to March 14th. So if you're born during those dates, that's your rune. And then lastly, we have Barkana, and that is for Pisces born March 15th to March 20th. So if you're born during those dates, that's your rune. All right, so without further ado, let's get into it and pull some more cards out. Or these are runes here. If you're new, welcome, you guys. These are called the Warm runes. They're from Ireland and Scotland. Before it was Ireland and Scotland, they predate the Roman Empire. They're pretty old. Coal. Now, I remember getting coal yesterday. We got that rune yesterday. Yeah, let's see what it's talking about. Where'd you go, coal? I think coal is the opposite of Shailia. Let me see here. Where'd you go? There it is, coal. And this is the hazel tree. Yeah. The meaning of this card is enlightenment, knowledge, creative inspiration, dreaming rituals, competence, and practicality. I really like this. So this is a very, very lucky rune. This is actually one of the most lucky runes in the set. And it's talking about using your intuition. Now, look at this. We got the High Priestess. Okay, so make sure that you're doing that. And I know I don't have to really tell you that. Not when I see Cole and the High Priestess. Yeah, everything is just fine. Yeah. This is talking about, you know, using all of your senses. Most definitely your intuition. For sure. Let's get another one. What's going on here with Pisces? Our wish. Our wish is talking about angry. And I don't really see anything angry in the cards, so this is probably most likely leading to to passion. You know, whatever that you do, you know, you're doing, you have that passion to do it. This is talking about passion. And, you know, it could be sexual passion as well. I see Ingwas right here. But I don't think that it's really talking about anything about being angry, right? It's a possibility. Somebody could be angry about something. Maybe they're angry because something is delayed. But, yeah, it's not, you know. This could also be talking about embarrassment too, you know. Maybe something is embarrassing. But it's not that big of a deal, though, honestly. You know, sometimes I talk to my dog like it's a little baby, you know what I mean? And some guy saw me doing that, and he was like kind of making fun of me. I thought it was funny myself, but Kind of made my face get a little red. I don't care, really, honestly. It made me laugh too, though. What else is going on with Pisces? Shalia. Well, that's a good one. Shalia. I was just talking about Shalia. See, it kind of looks the opposite of coal. Let's see where it is here. There it is. Okay. So Shalia is the willow tree. And the meaning of this particular rune is talking about balance, being closely connected with the phases of the moon, perfect timing. It can also be talking about romantic feelings. It says here, willow trees are usually located near water, and since the movement of water is related to the moon cycles, these are closely connected with the moon. Willow tree is also related with divination and intuition. See, intuition, just like this and the high priestess. So it's just basically telling you to make sure and use your intuition. And you will, I know it. So that's the most important thing about the whole read, really, you know. And what else? What's going on with Pisces? Sorry I'm a little late. I tried to get this thing out by 6 o'clock, but I didn't have enough time. I should have said 7 because that's about when I'm gonna start to upload it. So this is this is the male rune, Pisces. This is talking about forward movement. It's also talking about victory and success. It looks just like Tiwaz, and you know the meaning is almost identical. It's talking about determination, and it's talking about, you know, the masculine spirit. Like the steady stride of a warrior, it represents strength and resilience needed to overcome challenges and achieve success. And that clearly came up upright. There wasn't no sideways or nothing. So I like that. And what else is going on with Pisces? Well, there we have the moon. And the moon is in reverse. So, you know, I kind of like that in a sense that it's going to tell us something that we need to hear. Okay, so it's talking about confusion. So, you know, there could be some confusion. I see Hagelez right here too. You know, Pisces, when we're going through this rebirth here, it's not always easy. And it could leave you a little confused. I don't think that the confusion is going to last that long because you have too many cards here talking about using your intuition. Yeah. The thing about the moon, it warns against the dangers of self-deception. And it encourages us to confront our deepest fears and anxieties, shedding light on our shadows, subconscious. Yeah. So, yeah. I don't know. Interesting rune, though. It's not really that bad. It's just telling you to make sure to listen to, you know, to what's going on. You will. And then we have the romance rune. And the romance rune it's talking about romance. So, you know, this is definitely, you know, we got the Lovers card there, and then we have Ingwaz right here. So, yeah, for some of us, definitely there is romance in the air. And I like that. And also, you know, the romance rune is not only talking about romance, you know, it mainly is, but it's also talking about, you know, passion. Like whatever it is that you're doing, you know, you know, use your deep passion. Yeah, that's what that's talking about. You know, I can't believe I pulled those out and I didn't even pull out any cards yet. I got to pull some cards out. What else is going on with Pisces? Resisting change. You don't want to do that, Pisces. Uncertainty about the future requires you to adapt to new ways of doing things. And this is kind of really not that bad because look at this. You know, uncertainty, the moon, uncertainty, but yet so excited to start this new adventure, even though you don't know what's going on. Don't resist it, you know. Yeah. What else? Power struggle, desire for recognition, or the need to assert your authority over others. So be careful about that, Pisces. I hate to do that. I do that sometimes unknowingly. You know what I mean? Yeah. What else is going on with Pisces? Self-reflection. Looking inward helps you see what to improve to make better choices. So that's always the best bet too, is to look inwards. Always look inwards first. I love to just go into hermit mode and just, you know, be around absolutely nobody. I do. What else is going on with Pisces? Of course, the dog and the cat, they're exceptions. What's going on with Pisces? Heart path. Heart path. It's not worth pursuing a path without passion. The road will only lead you to uncertainty and frustration. Follow your heart and you can't go wrong. And this is talking about passion. See that right there? The romance rune is talking about your passion. Do something that you're passionate about. And what else? Wild and wonderful. Why focus on limitations and realism? Breakthroughs and miracles require no linear explanation or method. Unexplainable or illogical magic happens every day. Awesome. One more. Let go. Let go. Let go of negative people and toxic beliefs. Your time on earth is precious. Invest it wisely and be mindful of who you spend time with. I really like that. So now I'll just pull 3 more runes out. What's going on with Pisces? L has. That's awesome. L has is protection, Pisces. We're protected. Yeah. So that's an awesome, that's definitely awesome. It's a good rune, especially in the upright. In reverse, it's you know, yeah. But in the upright, it's really awesome. Let's get another one. Tiwaz. Ooh, and that's in reverse. Tiwa's always, always in any reading, and when it's in reverse, it means slow down. And, you know, with that Two of Pentacles there, where they're sitting there taking a break and having lunch, and then with Isa right there, here in the middle of the reading, Tiwaz is definitely telling you to slow down, okay? Take a break, right? You don't need to run around so hard. I know you have deep passion, though. I can see that, deep passion. But, yeah, just take a little bit of a break, Pisces. I don't know. Oh, my Tiwaz is underneath there. Well, anyway. Let's pull one more rune. What is that? Is that Wong Yu? Okay, so that's Wong Yu in reverse, okay? Wong Yu in reverse is, and this doesn't look bad. So Wong Yu in reverse, I'm going to pull it out here and find Wong Yu. But it's telling you not to do anything sudden, Pisces, okay? Don't do anything sudden. Yeah, there it is right there, Wong Yu in reverse. Yeah, it can indicate unhappiness, but I don't see anything unhappy about this whatsoever. So I'm thinking, you know, just don't do anything sudden. All right, I know you want to, man. Yeah, just don't do anything too sudden. Well, I guess that's it, Pisces. I guess that's it. I guess that's all I gotta say. Anyhow, I hope you guys enjoyed your reading. And if you haven't, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys again tomorrow. All right, Pisces. See you tomorrow. Bye for now.